Ladies and gentlemen,
it's go time.
So, guys, there's going to be some changes to Sokka in the live-action Netflix series. Apparently, he was too sexist for the show.
What?
Yes, he was too sexist. According to one of the actors, they had his sexist remarks in the first season, which was brief, was a little iffy. So they're going to be taking that out.
But that's his whole fucking character.
That's part of that is part of his character development, which is later transitioned. This is later
And
changed.
actually,
Part of his maturity.
isn't it when does he meet the Kabuki?
Kabuki.
Well, it's not
no,
even just
Kyoshi.
that. The very first episode already displayed how he was sexist, and later on, he learned to, appreciate women for their strengths and things like that. It was a process.
He gets scolded by what's her face in the right when they're on the ice.
Oh, Katarra. So
Yeah,
when they're on
Katarra scolds her.
So in the first episode, Katarra and Sokka, they're on the boat, and he's basically lecturing, saying like, "Hey, you're a girl. You should be like doing X, Y, Z." I can't remember the whole thing verbatim, but
but yeah, what's the gist?
Katara later on, she calls him a sexist, and immature person right there, and that's how, of course, Aang breaks out of the ice. Next episode, or the third episode, no, fourth. They go to Kyoshi Island. Sokka insults the Kyoshi warriors, and Suki beats the crap out of him, and he learns from them martial arts. So
and that's like his biggest character progression.
he doesn't become sexist. He's not a complete sexist after that. He learns to appreciate women.
Also, don't we need to use that and have that so that we can? That's how you teach.
Yeah, that's a big thing too.
It's a big teaching moment.
Like it's a teaching moment. Like it's not even just for kids, but just like it's a great teaching moment for anybody.
Right. It's critical. To me, it's critical for his story.
Yeah.
And just him developing as a character.
Yeah.
I mean, and it makes sense as to why he was that back then, because he was in a part of those. It was a
male dominated. It was a male dominated
tribe. Yeah, no, it wasn't male dominated.
Yeah, it's
no, I'm sorry.
Matriarchy.
You're right. The matriarchy.
It was matriarchy. Yeah.
Which makes sense because in most tribes, it's the men that go out hunting and go to war. So I never saw the issue with that. Even as a kid, it's like that was something you learned even in social studies.
My issue is why is it so hard for a character to have a flaw?
That's
why
the question.
Is it so? It's so like I don't understand. Like it's the issue of they want a character to be so squeaky clean. No, we're not like that.
We as humans are more flawed, and we can relate to flawed characters. We relate to characters that are unobtainable.
I'm really interested to see how this writing room is going to fix this because they
shot themselves in the foot in a way.
Because like now this character is not going to be the same character as he is. So in my case. What do you have him learning from this? Like, how do you make him grow into what he becomes?
I'm glad you said that because according to the showrunner, this show, granted, remember, I think it's going to be 8 episodes long, and they're each going to be at least 40 minutes to 50 minutes long.
Holy shit.
Each one. And it's going to be more of a remix, not a cover.
All right.
Whatever
with
that
no. This.
Good luck.
Oh, man.
Good luck.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, what does he mean that we're gonna have more of a remix and less than a cover? Because I did read in an IGN article that they're gonna do certain improvements, fill in some gaps, and of course we're gonna see the air nomads being the genocide. We didn't get to see that in Nickelodeon series, so we are gonna see some gaps we filled in. But I'm wondering when he said that they're going to improve on certain things, I'm like, what needed to be improved? That's what needs to be improved in the series. It was perfect. It was perfect. I mean, did anyone?
I'm not going to call it perfect. I'm not going to call the series perfect.
But
I mean, there are some things you could tighten up a bit. But my issue is the core of it should be the storylines, and the core of it should be these characters. They grew, and we learned from them, and we saw them mature and become the people they are. The people they were at the end of the series.
Yes,
I'm very interested to see how Netflix does this, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.